Okay, welcome back, everyone. Now, I'm going to read that call for you, and then you try to answer question number 1 to number 7 here. So let me read for you guys, and then you spend time working on the question by yourself. A moment in history. On 4th November, I arrived in Chicago late in the evening. I wanted to photograph Barack Obama and his family in the convention center. But when I got there, I discovered that I didn't have my press pass and I couldn't go inside. I walked around the park outside the center. Although it was November, it was a warm night. The atmosphere was wonderful. When I took these photos, everybody was looking at a TV screen, waiting for the election results. Some people were quietly holding hands and smiling. Others was tense and nervous. They felt that it was their moment. Suddenly, I realized that this was a better place to be than inside. I was watching Obama's victory through the faces of all these people, African, Hispanics, Chinese, white. At about 11 o'clock, the result was announced, and everybody went mad. People started laughing, shouting, and crying. But when Obama made his speech, they all became quiet and emotional. There was only one place to be on the planet that night. I was there. Look at the question here. Where did Tom Piston go to the Chicago? Why?
He wanted to photograph Barack Obama and his family.
1, 2, photograph Barack Obama and family. Okay, correct. To photograph Obama and his family. And why couldn't he take a photograph of Obama?
Because he didn't have a press pass.
Correct. He didn't have his press pass. And what was the weather like?
It was warm and the atmosphere was wonderful.
Okay, it was warm. And where did he take this photo?
In the park outside the convention center.
Perfect. In the park outside the convention center. Where could the people see the election results?
By the TV screen, on the TV screen.
Okay, on TV screen. Well, he's sorry that he couldn't go inside the center?
No, because
No.
it was better than inside.
All right, outside better than inside. And what happened when Obama won?
Everyone went mad.
Everyone went mad. Okay, good, guy. So you can answer all correctly. And look at this one. How do you think? Why do you think the photographer thought that his photo was better than photo of Barack Obama himself? Do you agree? Do you agree with that? He tried his best to get into the election convention, but somehow he could not. It's so sad because he didn't have his press pass. He just took photo outside. His aim was to shoot the photo of Barack Obama himself. But In contrast, he could take another photo that much better than the face of Barack Obama. You can see the environment around here now. The people concentrating the resolve, they're waiting the victory. And why they felt that it was the best moment in his life or in history? The reason was that Barack Obama was the first president, we can say the black African, American African president in history. The White House belonged to white president, but now White House become to Black House because Barack Obama was black. So it's very strange, okay, for American history that they could select the one that is black to stay and have power in the White House. That's why everyone got mad. What about you guys? Do you think that Barack Obama deserves a president in the United States? You have any idea about that? Chita, do you have any idea about that?
No, teacher.
Too young to know about this? Are you too young to know
I
about
know
this?
a little bit.
You know a little bit. Who know much about Barack Obama?
Barack Obama is a good president, and teacher, I know a little bit.
Yeah, say something that you know a little bit. No, panna, say panna.
Teacher, I just know that Barack Obama is the second black president.
Second one, not the first one?
In second.
Really?
The first black president at United States.
And okay, somebody says that it's second one. Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I just remember what I have heard it. Maybe I can show.
I'm not quite sure too, but as I heard from the news, I heard from the atmosphere around there, Barack Obama was the first president, the black president in the United States history. Okay, no to talk much about that. But we just know that our prime minister, okay, is the best one here because he just won the election, okay, commune council election last week. Yeah, everywhere. All right, no worry, guys. Let's move and keep going now. Let's continue to grammar point here before we finish the class. Let's continue to past continuous. Now, look at the highlighted verb in the extract. You know the word extract in Khmer? Extract. Extract in Khmer. Extract. Extract. You not song at the bottom a month extract describe here. So look at the extract from the text, and do they describe action that happened after he took the photo and at the same time he took the photo? Yes or no? When I took this photo, everybody was looking at the TV screens, waiting for the election results. Some people were quietly holding hands and smiling. Others were tense and nervous.
I think that everyone was looking at the TV screen first before he took the photo. So waiting for the election and looking for the TV screen is the first action before he took.
So was looking the first action?
Yes.
Okay, so which one is after he took the photo? Any idea, guys? Who else?
For my opinion, I think that at the same time as he took the photo, because while the people was watching the screen, and he take his camera to take the action of those people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, photographer man, Lemon, how do you think, guy? You are a photographer.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah.
Can
So
you
the
ask
question
again?
is, do they describe action that happen after he took the photo, or action that happened at the same time as he took the photo?
I think they describe action during the people was looking at the TV screen.
So you mean at the same time?
Yes.
All right. Right. To know more about that, let me take you to grammar point about past continuous, and you learn more about that. Continue to page 128 and to learn about past continuous. Here we go. Past continuous form here. Now I'm going to play the audio for you guys to listen first.
At 8:45 last Saturday, I was working in my office. I wasn't doing anything important.
My friends were having breakfast. They weren't working.
Was it raining when you got up?
No, it wasn't.
What were you doing at 11 o'clock last night?
I was watching TV.
Okay. One more, past continuous or past simple. 140.
I was working in my office when the boss walked in.
I was having lunch when my sister arrived.
Now let's focus on past continuous. Past continuous, the form is was for third person singular, he, she, or it. We use with was. While subject you, we, they, and plural subject we use with were. Okay, and then you plus with verb ing. So this is the form that you can understand by yourself, like I, he, she, it plus words, you, we, they plus verb, okay, and then verb ing. And for negative, we use with not, was not. When you pronounce it in short one, wasn't. And you, we, they with not. When you pronounce it, weren't, for short one. And for the question, you just put to be, was in front of were before the subject, was he or they, were, like that. And for yes no question, yes he was, or no he wasn't. Yes they were, or no they weren't. Okay, for short one. And use the past continuous to talk about what? We use the past continuous to describe an action in progress. at a specific moment in the past. Okay, describe an action in progress at a specific moment in the past. For example, what were you doing at 7 p.m. last night? Tun, what were you doing at 7 p.m. last night?
So 7 p.m. I was have breakfast.
I was, p.m., not breakfast, dinner, right?
Dinner, yes, p.m.
I was having
I don't choose a.m.
dinner at 7 p.m. Now guys, look at this one.
Yes.
At 7 p.m., we call at a specific moment, okay? And was having dinner is called in progress. So we use past continuous to talk about action in progress at a specific moment, all right? And normally, we often use the past continuous to describe the situation, okay, at the beginning of a story or narrative. Narrative, we refer to description about story. So normally, we use continuous to talk about the beginning of a story, something like that, the situation. We use this one. Past simple and past continuous, normally they go together. Okay, most of the time they go together. For example, like I was working in my office when the boss come in. We have two events. Boss come in and I was working. One more, I was having lunch when my sister arrived. So use the past simple for a completed action in the past, and use the past continuous for an action in progress before, okay, before or at the time of the past simple action. So we can say that past continuous happen first, and then past simple happen to interrupt that action. For example, you have two actions. Can I have Boray? Imagine about two
Yes,
actions. What were you
Yes.
doing? And then something happened later. Can you say something?
Last night at 7 p.m., I was explaining my nephew about the lesson when my mom called me.
Okay. Last night at 7 p.m., I was
explaining
my sister,
my nephew about the lesson
about the lesson when your mom called.
Yep.
Okay. Look at this. Last night at 7 p.m., I was explaining my nephew. The activity of explaining blah, 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 blah happened first. You use that in progress, use past continuous. And after that, your mom called you. So mom call is another action, the second action. So the second action interrupt. Okay, the second action interrupt the first action. So past simple happened to interrupt the past continuous. So try to remember this way. This is the beginning of our grammar regarding the past continuous. Tomorrow we are going to learn in detail and practice more exercises regarding to the past simple and past continuous. I think time is enough now for today. and we can meet each other again tomorrow morning. Bye for now and see you again, guys.